game is underway.
Floats around. You know, this is a game where nobody wants a mistake, especially early in the game. We've seen how costly the fourth miss.
Man tripped up in a big foul here in the 5th minute. You know that Italy is going to come. Musburger was pointing that out. Maluda trying to get inside. Touches it ahead. A man goes down inside the box. There will be a penalty there. And number...
Fawn's very good at these.
Zidan chips it off the crossbar. Did it go in? It went straight down. And it will be. It will count. It's a goal. 1-0 France.
Well, and this is why he's the king. Look at this. He chips the goalkeeper from the...
To see. Little flick here. That one is just out of the reach of the keeper, Buffon. It's going to be off the head. Acted on a penalty kick. That swinger into the box and goes out long. Defenders over the years. And he, like Zidan, retiring after tonight. At least that's the plan. Totti. Inside it was Tony, intended for him, up and over. Decisions in this World Cup that have not cost him just yet. It swings in, headed wide. Off their post. On a corner. Pirlo sends it in again. Tony. And this one will go long. And that effort by Fabio.
It's night. It's a little cooler. It's not as hot, and he's got fresh legs.
Grosso working on Sagnol. Intently looking for the equalizer here. This one swings out. Not a bad ball. Headed in! Italy has tied it! Materazzi strikes to make it 1-1 in the 19th minute of the final.
Wow, we talked about how important set pieces are. Look at Materazzi. Gets up. Boom. Good header. Gets up. Snap.
On the attack, here's Henry trying to battle through. Got through 2 men, but there's also a whistle and a foul. And that will Henry with a full head of steam. Henry pushing it for Ribéry. Ribéry trying to return back inside.
He was bought in 2001 for $66 million. So I'm going to guess that Real Madrid might want a little bit of their money back.
Pirlo, this one swings out. Good ball in the box, headed straight down and cleared away. And there's a foul in Henry. Bumped by Gattuso. Stays on his feet. This shot easily flipped.
That has brought them closer as a group, I think, because the fact that they have to fight for this.
Zidan will chip that one to the very top of the box. Henry.
Tony's going to shoot, and he saves it.
Pirlo again with the outswinger into the mixer. The header is off the crossbar. Tony and Italy can't believe it. Gattuso. Inside the box. Gattuso, great little feed here was Tony, and it was blocked as well. Goal scoring effort there to Henry. Spins the other way in the box. Cannavaro there to slide and knock it out. France. Maluda to strike. Low. That one flicked toward 39th minute. Tied at 1. This chip into the box. Pedance in the white. Here's Maluda in the center. Zidan. Zidan, a big collision goes down along the line. Deep down on that flank, cuts it back. Henry, looking for a passing lane there, swatted out.
He lost the first one, still battling for this one.
Tony with a little chip into the box. Peralta, Barthez pound. Now Grosso again. Here's Tony with the touch. Tony, collision there, whistle and a foul. Closing in on the end.
Teams have been able to get into a rhythm or a flow.
Offside flag is up here for Italy. Camoranesi out in front. Makaleli sending it out wide. Ribéry trying to make another run here right before the end of the half. Maluda in a tight space there. And there's the whistle. The first half. France has never lost a final. When you talk about Olympics or European Championships or the Confederations Cup. Substitutions for either side. On the attack, Thierry Henry. And a shot on target, but low. There is a man down. On the far side, Rafa. Hardly heard from him at all. Maluda takes another tumble, tangling up there with Zambrotta. Short corner. Played back inside the box and headed down a deflection there. Cannavaro got a piece of it. He always seems to. Still loose inside. And a nice pass off to Henry. Still battling his way. Backs into a man. Gets free. Amazing job here. And it's cleared away by Italy. But Thierry Henry.
You get into that 18, you can't touch him.
Zidan swings it in, and it's knotted out by the Italians. But Ribéry will involved in the penalty as well. Here's the cross into the box. There's Thierry Henry. Stops it. Trying to make a move, plucked away from him.
1, 2, 3, 4 defenders on Henry.
Making a run inside Perota. They take it right up. Zidan taking it left. Opportunity knocking for the French. A man down, but there is no whistle. No back. Cuts again. Still has it. Inside the box. Maluda. Just out of the reach of Ribéry. Vieira wearing number 18. The first sub. Abidal will send that one in. Maluda glancing off him. Zidan winding for him. And Francesco Totti, who did not have what you call a memorable final. The header, that one's going to sneak into the goal. A quick strike here, but they're offside. The offside flag is up. Makalele trying to launch this one forward. Thierry Henry dribble shoots, blocked away. Buffon with the save. Fabio wins it right back. Here come the French, and a blast is going to be high by Maluda.
He's given up one, Sacardo, and now they've given up a second one.
Cannavaro trying to deny Thierry Henry, and Cannavaro battle. Age of 29. Take here for the Italian side. They have made many in this tournament. Ribéry will fire. One high and wide and off to the right. Sticking right with him step for step. Ribéry going down there. Foul on Cannavaro. Career with a free kick. Good ball here. Sent in. Picked off actually off the hands of Buffon. And that one will roll ahead. But France continues to possess it. Here's the blast. That's going to be well. Chick the free kick. Little flick there. It's into the box. Tony turns. And there's a handball. Tony down. He and Henry communicating. Heading to that far post again. But too long this time. Still 1-1 in Brazil. Final score 3-0. He says it'll be good to lift the cup one more time if that happens. Here's Pirlo directing that kick into the post. Diving effort there by Barthez, and it's just wide. Here's Sagnol sending it in. Chested out. Oh. Ribéry with some space to work. And the offside flag is up here against France. That was Florent. Camoranesi looking for Tony. Tony playing it out wide to Rossi. Slowly toward the box, cuts it back. Henry attacking inside. That was Zidan intended for by Pirlo. Gets it back into the box. Here comes the shot, and it's going to be hot.
Well, and we saw this sub against Germany. Very important sub coming in. Gets the second.
Finds Henry. Thierry Henry. Italy with an opportunity to break this one open into the corner. 91 minutes in. Still tied 1-1. Little chip there and easily Germany. But they have that ability to end a game fast, just as they did against Australia. But regulation, it was indeed good. And then in the 19th minute,
to form any kind of attack. You can't do that at this level.
Pirlo sending it in deep, but grabbed by forward. Still with it. Trying to cut it back. Kept his footing. Going to pull his way inside. Zidan overlapping him. Maluda with a little nutmeg there. No whistle, no penalty. They continue. It looked like he was coming out. Ribéry gets it back. Top of the box. Ribéry shoots just wide of the post. By ahead to Zidan. Zidan chipping it inside that box, and out comes Buffon. Wide to Sagnol. Has time to set it up. Swings it in. The header. Oh, the save by Buffon. And it was Zidan. He can't believe it didn't go in.
got the magic. He starts it, and then he gets into the play.
Became a superstar for the ages. This corner swings, and again it's Buffon coming up. And there it is, the whistle. It's been a pleasure throughout the month to bring you this extraordinary event, but it's not over yet. Asian as well. Presentation of the World Cup. The collision in Italy has a man down, but Wiltord is on for Henry.
Well, you saw Henry. He was starting to pick.
Here the 109th minute. So Elizondo is back to take a look. And calling for some attention. And he and
Obviously, he went over to the referee right there, the sideline official. He saw it and went and talked to him. Good referee. He saw it, the linesman saw it, talked to the official. He goes over and gives him a red card.
And he's out. Zidan, and that may be your
emotions are getting up there. You're going to start diving.
Grosso trying to weave into the box. Keeps his footing. Materazzi did not. Maluda finally. Maluda on the attack. Wilford trying to fire, and it's too high. Chipped into the box. And there's the whistle. That's the end of overtime. Ready from 12 yards. Here he comes. The first one is good. Pirlo cashes in. We are tied at 1. Materazzi into the corner. Another one for Italy to take the Buffon on the line. Off the crossbar. No good. He can't believe it. De Rossi got it. Buffon set again. Abidal gets it. 3-2. On the approach for Italy. Sticks it in. At Bayern Munich, right here in Germany. And here he comes. He makes it. France is still alive. He makes it. Italy, World Cup champions 2000.